To set up Apple Classroom, the first thing you're going to need to do is download it from the self-service app. So open up self-service and make sure that you have downloaded Classroom. After you've done that, on the teacher iPad, open Apple Classroom. Press continue and input your teacher information. Press done and press create class. You can then give this a class name and description, and you can also change the icon and the color of the icon. Click into your class and it will ask you if you want notifications. I will always allow that. To begin adding students, click either the Add Students button in the middle or along the top menu you'll see Add. It then says Add Students to this class. When you see this screen, you need to pause your screen and then instruct students to do the following. On the student iPad, they will go to Settings, Classroom, which is normally the fourth one down, and you'll see there's a class invitation for Add Test. They click on there, they put in their name, and then there's a 4-digit code to enter, which is on your teacher iPad. This code is unique each time you press the Add Students button. So if you press Add Now, you'll now see it says Waiting for Teacher, and on the teacher iPad, you'll see that test student has appeared. The other options on this menu asks for allow the teacher to lock the iPads or to AirPlay and view screens. Both of these at the minute are currently defaulted to ask. You need to change those to always. So ask your students to change them, and that is done. The students can now click the home button and return back to the home screen, and you're ready to press add on your screen. Now you can see that they are added to your class. You can press the big add button at the top right, and they are now in your class. Because they have already changed their menu options, there's nothing else you need to do, apart from to check that they have Bluetooth turned on. If Bluetooth is turned off, this will not work. Now that you have your class in front of you, there are several things you can do at the top. You can view their screens by pressing the screens button. You can lock their iPads, and you can unlock their iPads as a class by pressing the lock button. You can go into each individual student by clicking on the actual students, and then you have the options as well of locking individuals. You have the option to open an app for them, so if you press the open button, you can open one of these apps on their iPad. You can navigate them to a website, and you click on favorites, and you can find, for example, you send them to the Apple homepage. And now when I view that screen, you can see that they have been taken to that page. You can mute their sound on their iPads, and you can also group them using this group button. Once you type in your name of the group, you can then just take which students you want and press done. You can edit those groups, you can edit the students, you can edit their names. Once you have finished the lesson, you can press End Class in the top left-hand corner, and it will give you a breakdown or a summary of what the apps they've used, which students were joined in with that lesson. You only need to set up Apple Classroom once with each student. So if you've got a class and you set up the whole class in one go, that is